Tupac Shakur is recovering from 5 gunshot wounds. The rapper found himself in the line of fire last night on a New York City street. It's time to get plugged into the latest headlines inside entertainment.
Bad. Guns are bad, not good.
Tupac Shakur talked about guns when Extra visited him behind the scenes at his movie Bullet. New York police say he was shot 5 times outside a recording studio earlier this morning in an attempted robbery. He was taken to Bellevue Hospital where he underwent surgery. Tupac is in New York awaiting a verdict on sexual assault charges.
On crime and violence this hour, the subject is Tupac Shakur, rapper, actor, court defendant, and now shooting victim. Shortly after midnight, 12:25 a.m. on Wednesday morning, Tupac Shakur was shot 5 times in the lobby of this Manhattan building right behind me. Police say it appeared to be a robbery attempt committed by 3 men as Tupac was on his way to a recording studio on the 8th floor of the Powers building. Shakur is reported in serious but stable condition at Bellevue Hospital and entered surgery at 10 a.m. Wednesday morning to check for internal bleeding. He was grazed by 2 shots to the head and wounded in the thigh, hand, and groin. Tupac's bodyguard, Fred Moore, also was shot in the incident. He's in stable condition at another hospital with a stomach wound. The gunmen, who remain at large, also made off with $40,000 worth of jewelry. Shakur's lawyers, who are downtown awaiting the jury's verdict on sexual assault charges against Tupac, say the shooting looks like a setup and smells like a setup. Tupac Shakur's lawyers are implying this may be a New York Police Department conspiracy against Tupac, as the first officer on the scene that night was on the same side of the street as the shooting, yet no suspect was caught. That officer, Craig McKernan, was also the first officer on the scene last year at Tupac's alleged sexual assault encounter at the Park Meridian Hotel, which is about 10 blocks from here. Police denied those claims at a Wednesday morning press conference where they also had this to say.
I believe that this was a robbery. Anybody who was going to walk into that building was going to be robbed. They said, give up the jewelry and get on the floor. Tupac was resisted. The other 3 complied.
When you say resisted, what did he do? He refused to go down on the floor and say something bad?
He resisted and a struggle ensued, and that's when the shots rang out. All the description we have at this time is the 3 individuals who committed this crime are male blacks in their 20s. One had a rust-colored jacket on, the other had a green fatigue jacket on. We're asking anyone who has any information, who may have witnessed anything, to contact us at 1-800-577-TIPS.
Meanwhile, a jury continues deliberating sexual assault charges against Shakur and his manager Charles Fuller, with lawyers wondering about the chances of a mistrial should word of the shooting reach the sequestered jury. Shakur has been arrested 5 times in the past 2 years, and he served several days jail time for an assault rap in Los Angeles last spring. He may be better known as a troublemaker than a rapper or actor, and as he told us last spring, growing up in an Oakland ghetto as the son of an imprisoned Black Panther, Tupac was no stranger to trouble.
I was raised on a lot of street people, so of course my values are real street orientated, but that doesn't mean that I don't have any values or I don't have any morals, you know what I'm saying? It's just that my morals are applied to the people who I'm around. I didn't have a father, but I had pimps and drug dealers and robbers and killers telling me what I should do, you know what I'm saying? And I had to listen to them because they was the ones taking care of me, you know what I'm saying? And why not believe them? They was the ones, they were living in success. To me, you know what I'm saying, in my community, because there was no Jesse Jacksons around, you know what I'm saying?
Tupac Shakur is in stable but serious condition, and we'll keep you posted with details. That's the news for now. We'll have more news later right here on MTV.